Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Toronto, Willis, he checked in for Oakley. Curry comes in for McGrady. And it's Brown in for Bogues. Outside for Curry. Shot to stop the run. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. The offensive rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. On up the court. And then Waiters with the jam.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Morrill, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Thunder lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Christie is out there with Willis. Then there's Brown. Then there's Davis. And it's Curry in at the 2. Passes it to Waiters. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the Raptors pick up 2. Kanter's shot is off. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Ibaka comes in for Nick Collison. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. And then for Toronto, Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Davis. Carter comes in for Christie. And it's Bogues in for Curry. Adams' shot is off. Raptors leading by 3. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Waiters no luck. Toronto with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Toronto. Toronto calls timeout. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bogues kicks to Carter. From the baseline. That drops. Carter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Westbrook. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And here's Westbrook. Vince Carter getting it to go from deep. And that one's good.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And it's blocked by Ibaka. Here's Durant. And the layup's good off the glass. And now just a 2-point Raptor lead. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Davis is checked in for Willis. Christie subbed in for Vince Carter. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. For the Thunder, Cantor checked in for Adams. And Nick Collison subbed in for Serge Ibaka. Raptors also changing it up. Carter comes in for Christie. And Curry subbed in for Bogues. Durant, that's good.
Oh, wow. Assisted.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Perhaps.
but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Durant drawing the double team. And Cantor throws it down.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good. 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Pass to Roberson. Cantor kicks to Collison. And stolen by Oakley.
And, you know, you can see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over.
Westbrook, no good. McGrady. He gets it up. And that
game for McGrady. He's got 14 points and the 1 steal. Not missing much. In fact, hitting just about everything he's taken.
And Clark, the question is, how long can he keep it up?
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough ones.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. No good. Great D that time from Davis. Thunder trailing by 6. Durant dishes to Adams. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is McGrady. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. The dish now to Oakley. Outside to Bogues. And it's Carter penetrating. Here's Roberson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Toronto. Willis, he checked in for Oakland. Christie comes in for McGrady. And it's Brown in for Vince Carter.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Thunder. Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And then Brown with the dunk.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Anthony Morrow. Russell Westbrook in for Waiters. And it's Kevin Durant in for Payne. Toronto with the ball. To the left wing. There's